What the fuck? Happenings to YouTube atheist comedians think I'm fine. Yeah, it's still raining. It didn't rain much, but it rained enough to knock my electricity out. This battery backup thing, right? Screws up, wipes out my internet, and doesn't recharge the battery properly. This is bullshit. So, I've got 3 batteries, so I don't know. One of them should work. Anyway, I've been replacing batteries all day. Anyway, just like, things to waste my time. So anyway, last night I did show up in Stickham finally when the power came back on at whatever, 4 in the morning. And talked to Pyro a bit, about the whole project of, whatever server, internet thingy, webs, whatever. And yeah, it didn't go very well. And then, there was strangled and forced conversation after that, and so we called the evening a fail. There was no chicks either. Well, I mean, there was a chick, the who knows chick, in the beginning. But yeah, just was kind of a fail evening on so many levels, and I'm really tired, so yeah, so there's nothing to report, so it just sucked. And then, like I said, my internet's been sucky because of the battery thing. It's just stupid making systems depend on these damn batteries. Fukushima and now my internet. It's outrageous. So, see, I don't think there's that much to report. Yeah, it really isn't. But the videos, some of them are maybe okay. Yeah, I'm using a different camera, and see if it works. I mean, so this is one of these Kodak Minis. It's supposed to be good for underwater, like not really underwater, but underwater a little bit. And yeah, this one's just very buggy, unreliable. So I'm going to use it a few times, see if I can get it to be more reliable or not. It doesn't really matter. Enough of that. Whatever. It is what it is. So, conference report. Yeah, I'll do a later response to him, but he didn't really say anything. He doesn't say anything. I mean, he's getting very indirect in conversation lately. It seems to me, anyway. I mean, I just, I used to like his videos more in the past for some reason. I don't know. Maybe the dog was feeding him lines or something. Remy did a video. I haven't seen Remy in so long. Picking on Grey Tex a little. And Grey Tex certainly deserves it, because Grey Tex has just been obnoxious and disgusting. But Remy's video wasn't too good either. I mean, he didn't get to the point, which is, Grey Tex, you're a blubbering asshole, and you really don't, argue the argument. You just keep talking about your hierarchies and your bullshit, and you just don't get to the subject at all. And you should have just pointed out how stupid and fucking lame it is to say because the victim doesn't exist yet, the crime doesn't exist. Somehow, because there's nobody's drinking the water right at this moment, I can pour dioxin in it right now because there's nobody who's going to get poisoned. They're not. It's future people. They don't exist. Don't have to worry about them. They're in the future. It's just, it's insanely stupid. It's insanely pointless. Yeah, it's just irrational is what it is. It's a cheat and it's fail. So anyway, he didn't point out any of that crap. I think that he did call him a fat, smelly pig. I'm not sure. Nah, it doesn't sound like Remy. Probably didn't do that. But anyway, and otherwise, it's really not. Brett Keen's been posting a couple of videos on my website, which is sort of, I mean, some of this stuff I didn't even know was going on, these little dramas. So I guess it's a little bit interesting. But I'm not a big fan of that, slice and dice, take clips out of people's videos, kind of. Oh, here's the amazing atheist with the banana shit. Banana shit. That's pretty funny the way I said it. The banana shit, where he's putting the banana in the shitter. Here you can almost see his butt there. Anyway, that's YouTube. Yeah, oh, spooky. Anyway, I guess I have to go watch that. Distracting. Yeah, other people did some Stickham, which was interesting. The Fede guy, whatever, Fede82. I don't know what happened. No report whether people had a conversation or not. that's maybe where Samari was. I don't know. You know, it's just kind of weird to do thing on the same night. I mean, you know, if you want Saturday, I'll pick another night or something. But whatever, it doesn't matter. But Heroin Church, I guess, went into some kind of stick-ham room and provoked some conversation. And boy, people are really dumb, incredibly dumb. His video should be here somewhere, right? Yeah, there it is. Debating antinatalism and stick-ham. Yeah. So. Yeah, people are just like, well, the good is evens out the bad at least, or no, maybe the good is even better, and it's just, you know, it's always going to all come back to these same subjective arguments about the fact that just because somebody desires something, therefore it's okay. So if somebody wants to climb a mountain, it's okay, you know. I mean, you can come up with, you know, until you get to some really bizarre, irrational extreme, and but the real point is yeah, all that's okay, but that's not what having a kid is. Having a kid is not climbing a mountain; it's imposing, and it's climbing a mountain with somebody else's, you know, using somebody else's boots or something. You can't do that. You can't tie people onto your feet and then go water skiing on people, you know, unless they volunteer, of course. So you know, these metaphors for how great life is don't give you cause to impose life. They're just not a justification. So until you can prove it or demonstrate it, you know, the burden of proof is on the people doing the aggressive action. The aggressor has the burden of proof. If you just drank a quart of vodka, you would have the burden of proof to demonstrate you are capable of driving. You know, it wouldn't be the other way around. You don't, you know. So yeah, the element of risk creates the obligation to prove your case. And if you can't decidedly prove or demonstrate or logically argue that life is intrinsically worth it, that the real kick-ass great lives are worth all the real shitty lives, and that somehow the whole thing works out in balance or something, and all the dead people agree with you, or whatever the rationale would be, yeah, you can't defend the aggression. You can't defend the imposition. As like with great text, instead of arguing, defending the imposition, people just evade the imposition. They pretend that because creation requires the creation to actually take place before there is a direct implication, they just pretend there's no crime. Just like pretending there's, you know, no percentage of drunks who will have car accidents. They just pretend that this never happens because somehow they don't exist yet, or something, or whatever you know. It's just stupid. It's illogical. It's a cheat. It's unfair. But anyway, but that's the burden of proof. The burden of proof is it's not about majority minority opinion. It's not about any of that crap. It's about what action is aggressive, and the more aggressive action is the life creation. That's the aggressive action. That's the risky action. So that's the one that has to be defended. Yeah. What else? I didn't watch the skeptical heretic guy. He's really become quite boring and funny looking to boot. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, a public service announcement. Whatever that means. I mean, the titles are just too vague. I hate vague people. And it's all, the whole internet's just getting all vaguey again. Everything's just talking mush and vagaries and bullshit. Don't even want to watch this one either. There is no thing. Inspired I am. She's been posting more of these stupid whatever, like who cares? This stupid Jehovah Witness crap, like somebody cares about this crap. I mean, if you're gonna post documentaries or videos other people made or that exist somewhere else, why don't you just make a video and you put the links below? Because then at least you're providing some sort of original content and some sort of explanation and commentary about what these fucking stupid videos are about. But just to post them like somebody should give a fuck, especially based on these titles, no, I'm afraid not. That's really kind of bogus and annoying. The presumption, I just, you know, again, people just feel like they don't have to take any responsibility for anything. Just, you know, people are just disgusting. Anyway, I'm not saying much. Except for anyway again. Yeah, the camera's still working. I don't know, 9 minutes in. Alright, I don't know if there's anything else. It really isn't. I got a ton of shit to do. I feel like crap. I'm dead tired. Everything sucks. So, yeah, thank you to the guy who sent me the potato chips and the booze. And, yeah, that was good. And thank you. The cigarette one was really good too. Cigarettes and potato chips, and then the French guy. Well, the Swedish guy. Sweden, no, Swiss guy. Yeah. Well, he's living in France though. Anyway, the chestnut guy. Yeah. He sent me some more ground up chestnut stuff and such. So very nice. More drink. Whatever. So anyway. And yeah, I think a couple of people called to see if I was alright. That was nice of you, but you know, what if I wasn't alright? You know, I don't know. So anyway, my phone's getting really buggy now. Anyway, I'm really anywaying a lot too. So yeah, I really am tired. So maybe I better take a nap or something. I really don't think there is. I'm really uninspired. Bad week. I mean, I got a lot done. I mean, I did get some work done, but I mean, I haven't caught up on the work I have to get done, and so whatever. Kind of just I got do a few more days of this shit. When I get a little gap of freedom here to work with. So yeah, I need to eat some brains or something. I feel like I'm low energy zombie. I need something. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I need to go bash somebody's brains out and eat them. Maybe that'll do it. Alright, anyway, enough of the video. Sorry. The last 2 minutes were just a complete waste. Well, the whole fucking video was pretty wasteful. And I'm mumbling too, which is even worse. You probably can't hear me. This is a water type camera, so the volume, the microphone probably doesn't pick up mumbles. So now it's a really irritating video. There really should be something else. What the fuck? I really should have something, but I just don't have anything. So anyway, till next time. And such. Looks like we got away with this one.